How we all doing? How we all doing? Another day, another dollar. Ready to get these blocks placed down, progress made, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Another day closer to me starting school again. Not exciting, but you know, it's going to be okay. You know why? Because we have Michael Jackson's music to guide us through the darkness. That's why it'll be okay. Nope blocks, bro. 100-block tall Red Bull? Red Bull can in my 400-day world? Oh yeah. Do you have a picture of it or anywhere that I can see? I'm low-key curious to see what the Red Bull looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key curious. Oh. I'm doing alright, Alyssa. I had a pretty good workout today. I felt pretty good doing it. I was doing some arm workout, a little bit different than I normally do, but I don't know, I felt pretty good. And then my dad and I went to the lake. You know, we took our jet ski out. It was a pretty warm day today. It was like in the higher 90s, so the water was nice and warm for the most part. In a couple days, it's gonna be like 105 where I live, so we're gonna hopefully go out again because, like, even though a hot day is like really bad normally, for the lake it's like really good because it warms up the water, and when you go swimming, it's like nice and warm. So we went swimming, and then I went to work, and work was cool. And then I was with a couple people after work. We went on a little run, late night run at like 1:30, 1 in the morning. So we went running, we went like 1.5 miles maybe. Just to get some late night cardio in, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying my last week of summer before I go back to school and have one of the most chaotic schedules I've ever had in my life. But I don't think it's anything that I can't handle, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, doing good so far. Doing good so far. I'm out of quartz? How has this happened? I actually don't have any quartz. Okay. I get the quartz from trading with villagers. The stonemasons actually are very good at trading for that, which is lovely. Lovely information for me. Where's that? Ah, here it is. Yeah, so stonemason villagers can actually trade for blocks of quartz or quartz pillars as their highest level trade, which is obviously phenomenal. Because you know me, I'm Mr. Villager Man. I know how to get me some villagers set up. Although I haven't really had to set up any villagers on Java Edition, which probably would be a lot different, unfortunately. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is, Mud. It is what it is, Mud. Shout out to all the lurkers in the stream. If you guys are a lurker and you don't normally type, you guys should say hi. Just one time, and then you can go back. I'm just curious to see who's a lurker in the stream. $16 sheep shears on day 70 to get every type of wool. Oh yeah. I love quartz, but never going mining for it. Yeah. Villagers have a trade for the blocks, not like the quartz individually. Like if you want observers or comparators or something, you still gotta go mine for it. But as far as building blocks, you know, they got it. So shout out to them, I guess. Ela, hello. Hello, I'm breaking 3. I look super hard. Oh shoot. Hell yeah. Shout out to the lurkers. Good morning, twin from Deanna Jr. Wishing me luck. I started senior year today. Oh shoot, senior year of college or high school? Senior year. Well, I mean, either high school or college. It means that you're almost out. You're almost out. You're almost free. I don't know. For me, my senior year of high school was like both like really exciting that it was finally gonna be over, but it was also kind of like sad that it was like finally gonna be over. You know what I mean? It was a weird experience. It was a lot of mixed emotions for me. A lot of like, oh my god, I'm finally done, as well as like, oh my god, it's finally done. Kind of like it's just over in a sad way and a happy way, I guess. I don't know if anyone else felt like that when they graduated high school, but you know, high school, yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, life after high school, I mean, it depends, right? If you want to go to college or whatever, then the pathway is kind of still like laid out for you. But life after high school is really weird. I promise you that a lot of the people that you talk to in high school, or like that you know of, you'll never talk to again in your life. Only really your like closest group is the ones that you'll like still maintain some sort of like relationship with or whatever. But that is true, you know. Everybody's like, oh, we're gonna keep in touch after we graduate. Nope. Nope. Everybody starts working or doing whatever or moves. That's how it is. Hello, Jackson. Lurking, the only right way to watch. Oh, shoot. Shout out. Got a 72 villager trading hall too at 6. 72? God damn. 72? Oh, Lord. That's hella villagers. What the hell? Go crazy, I guess. Go crazy, bruh. What am I gonna do about those green bits? I'm really not trying to fly over to all of them. I think I'm gonna come back to those green ones, honestly. I think I need to come back to those because I'm not trying to fly to each pillar, to be honest. Frank, thank you for the follow. Juan, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys so much. Oops. This song sounds very familiar, but I don't know the name of it. Isn't this like by Aha? Who is Aha? "24 villagers per floor, 3 floors. I trade sticks bottom floor, rotten flesh middle, and paper at top." You have a mob farm for the rotten flesh, or do you just have leftover? Twin, what's the plushie of the day? Oh shoot. let me find something. From the Emoji Movie? What? Oh. Ah! We're gonna go with my man, Mr. I can't see the camera, hold on. I'm gonna go with my main man, the Michelin Man, Desmond the Green Dragon, for plushie of the day. As we can see, Desmond the Green Dragon is a larger plushie. He's so adorable. Look at him. He's got little feeties. Look at his little feet. He got little hands, little wings. Definitely proportionate wings for sure. He's got horns. He's got scales. He's got it all, man. And he's got a little tail as well. Look at Desmond, bro. Absolutely adorable plushie. Hell yeah. He does have a name tag, but it's not like the factory tag. This was his resale tag when he got resold. But this is Desmond, everyone. Shout out to Desmond. Desmond costed $15 originally. So shout out to Desmond. I would honestly pay like $1,500 for him. He's so special. Oh, the gold farm. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Hell yeah, that gold farm. So all I should be missing is green concrete. Oh, I'm missing a block of quartz. Oh no. Ah, I see it. I see it. So we're just missing green concrete now, which is good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this layer up. I'm gonna build this layer here, and then I can actually walk to each. I can walk to each pillar and then build the concrete part. Why does that seem so loud? You gotta get into class now? Oh shit. No worries, Deanna Jr. You have a good one. Alright, that's the thing. If you use a bedrock gold farm, is there like a point of where you just make too many portals to where it like stops being helpful? Like, is there a limit, kinda, if that makes sense? Like, surely there has to be. Where it just gets to be too many portals. Where like the game can't like, or I don't even know. Or it just doesn't really help you anymore to have so many portals. What up, Austin? I'm on PC. I'm on PC, bruh. Oh my goodness. What's up, bro, man? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so now that I've done this, I can actually go and go to here, and I actually need to load up my inventory with concrete real quick. So what is this? This is bricks. Let's get the bricks away. Put the quartz away temporarily. And where's the pillars? I don't have a shulker box for pillars. Oh, because I don't need any more pillars. Ah. I gotcha. I was doing dishes tonight at work and I like cut my thumb open. I got me a bandage. Kinda hurtsies, but not too bad. Kinda hurtsies, bae. Yeah, what are some things that you guys think I should build in my world at some point? What are some build project ideas? Some that I have, I would say definitely at some point I want to investigate this Flying Dutchman thing. Some dude's been asking for the Flying Dutchman for a long time, and apparently it's like just like a big pirate ship that like flies, which doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. But I feel like I want to do like some sort of pyramid build. I mean, I guess I kind of already did something like that, but I'd like to try some sort of pyramid thing, maybe. Or maybe like, I don't know. I've always thought about a pyramid. Maybe like a sandcastle, but like, maybe it looks like a sandcastle, but it might not be built out of sand. I don't know. From SpongeBob. Medieval village in a forest? I don't know, I feel like I'd have to look up what medieval building looks like because... Well, I don't even know what that style is, to be honest with you. Like, I hear it, but... You know what I mean? I don't really know what that means. I'm gonna be honest. Bowling alley? Ooh. M-City Bowling? Wonder if there's anything I could do to make, like, make it somewhat functional. Probably some ice, maybe. And then, I don't know what you could have, like, as a pin or whatever, but... That would be cool. What's up, Deanna? Thank you for the heart. Me and go popular. Deanna Jr. was in here earlier on the purple app. She said he got class. Had to get the class. I don't know what the Flying Dutchman is. It's like a... I don't know. I don't know either, actually. But from what I saw, it was like a green, transparent, like, pirate ship that could fly. Need help with me on my build? What's going on, man? What's going on, bro? Bro, my keyboard is not working, man. I keep pressing jump and it's just not jumping. I think I gotta unplug and replug, honestly. My keyboard is selling. I promise it's my keyboard and not just me being clumsy. See, it did it again. Bruh. So I have an automatic moss farm. I want to build a house. So I have an automatic moss farm. I want to build a house around farm. Any tips? I would say start with an outline. Start with an outline. Just take like a couple temporary blocks, maybe like dirt or stone, and try and like outline maybe like a square or rectangle or some other shape around your farm, and then kind of just work from there. Figure out like the general shape and keep in mind what you want the interior to, how you want the farm to be positioned in the interior. So yeah, I would say start with an outline. Let me unplug and replug this keyboard. It's a bit weird. That it keeps messing up like that. Literally 6:09, first day of school for the schools around me. And I just happen to wake up. Oh, shoot. Maybe it's Deanna's time to get to school. Does anyone else ever feel like if you have like cold air blowing on you, you're just like much easier able to just like fall asleep? Or like, not even like fall asleep, but like you just want to sleep. If you have just like a slight cool breeze blowing on you. Bro, it makes me feel like I'm like ready to just sleep, dude. Like instantaneously. It's genuinely insane. Am I missing blocks here? Oh my goodness, Silver! Thank you so much for the raid. Wait. Can we get some W's for Silver in the chat? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How we all doing? From the BBL... raid from the BBL Girl Boss Discord Kitten Kingdom. Alright. Oh my god. Hey, Leonora. I mess with that. Silver with wings. Oh, shit. How we doing, Silver? How we doing? I don't know if I've seen your message. Raid from the BBL Girl Boss Discord Kitten Kingdom. Alright. What the hell? What the hell y'all got going on, man? Hey, yo! Oh shoot. I would love to join the BBL girl boss Discord kitten kingdom. What is the abbreviation for that? BBL, probably GB, BBL, GB, DCK, K. I don't even remember that, to be honest with you. Yeah, if you look Silver, I can show you real quick. We're making pretty good progress on the resin farm so far. And I think my city is slowly coming together. Slowly coming together anyways. And obviously this is not my design. Because I don't know. I don't think I can make a good one, but we do have quite a massive array of creaking hearts and pale oak with pistons. And then if we go down to our storage, we should have... We already have one full shulker box with resin blocks. I only used this once. It's kind of manual because you have to use it at nighttime and you have to hit with your sword. But look at these blocks. Aren't these blocks sick? Plus you can make resin bricks and things. And it breaks really fast. You don't even need haste or anything. I don't know, Silver. It might be a W investment, low key. Massive? Hella massive. My favorite person, my cousin, starts back school today, so now I'm gonna just be mad bored throughout the day. What? That's Deanna Jr. Deanna Jr.'s your cousin? I think, right? But yeah, I am a certified Lightmatica user. You know, I was always a Lightmatica hater. I mean, I was like a heavy Lightmatica hater. But you know what? I probably still am a Lightmatica hater, even though I use it. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what my stance is anymore. I think you know what? If it I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I mean, obviously I'm using it, so I can't hate it that much, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing pretty good, Daniel. How are you doing today? I had a pretty, you know, calm, eventful day a little bit. Went to the gym, hit me a very nice arm workout. I felt like my arms were so, like, pumped during that workout. I'm trying a couple new exercises according to this Jeff Nippard guy on TikTok. He's like a science-based lifter who's been doing videos for like 15 years. So I trust what he says. I trust him so much. Like if he told me to put my feet behind my head and lift the cable curls to my nose, then I would do that. But he has not said to do that, thankfully. But I'm just saying, if he did say to do that, I would trust him and I would do it, just to get that maximum stretch of my triceps. Because you gotta cover the 3 tricep heads. You know what I'm saying? Right, everyone. I'll probably be back later. Alrighty, no worries, Silver. Hopefully you can get some good rest tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know the feeling of trying to stream with not much sleep. You keep feeling like you want to fall over, low key. But no worries, no worries. Hawk, thank you for the heart me and the go popular. Thank you, thank you. How many days? 4,859. Just terraforming a villager outpost so I can use my new storage room. Ooh. I never actually thought of somebody repurposing a villager or a pillager outpost for anything more than like raid farm related. It's actually kind of interesting. Have you guys ever like taken over a woodland mansion and like made it your base? I feel like that would be like a really easy like starter base thing. You know what I mean? Because like there's already like hella floors, bunch of rooms, right? It's big. You have plenty of space to put stuff. He'll tell you not to tell him what to do. Oh shoot, my fault. On a run with my friends? Oh yeah. That's always the best. I do make the schematics myself. I design them on stream in a testing world. Motivates you to have so many days? I don't know. I mean, I don't really feel like I have to be motivated to play. I just kind of enjoy playing, you know. I think Minecraft is really my like... Well, I think Minecraft and streaming is really like my one like me time activity throughout my day. I think like pretty much all of my daytime is gonna be centered around like, you know, other things or other people. So I feel like when I, you know, kind of play the game and stream, it's kind of like my me time, if that makes sense, where I can do something that like I want to do and no one else can really like interfere with that. So that's why I enjoy it. I don't feel like I have to, like, you know what I mean? I feel like if you don't naturally want to be motivated, if you feel like you have to like artificially motivate yourself to play the game, then I don't know if that's great. I mean, I would say that a lot of my interest from this game sometimes comes from streaming, because you get to like, you know, you get to like kind of show it off in a sense. But I don't know. I mean, I think also the satisfaction for me comes from like the process of having an idea, to concepting it, to then figuring out how you're gonna get the resources to actually build it, and then obviously the process of placing the blocks. So I enjoy like the slow process of making builds, I guess you could say. I would love an editor, to be honest with you. The only thing that I have to think about for the editor like thing, if I were to try and get one, is like what kind of like editing are we talking about? Are we talking about long form, short form? And if it's either one of those, how are we like gonna get the footage, right? I think, to be honest with you, for the editing part, I feel like I can take care of most of what I need to do. But as far as like the clipping bit, like knowing, you know, to get this clip, that clip, whatever, that's kind of where I struggle a little bit. From the UK? Oh yeah. What's up, what's up? It's going to build LeBron James. Oh shit. I think that's the first time I've ever been asked to build LeBron James. I don't think I've ever been asked to build LeBron James. You think they'll give LeBron James a statue when he retires or something? Surely, right? I mean, they give it to D Wade. They give it to... Who else did they give it to? I know Tom Brady got one recently, right? And then obviously the infamous Ronaldo statue. Who remembers the Ronaldo statue unveiling? AT, thank you for the follow. Lice, thank you for the heart me. Gonna be a title handed down. Title handed down? Look just like him. Hell yeah. The Ronaldo statue looked just like him. Honestly, I don't know how they did such a great job of making it so identical to Ronaldo. Yeah. Yo, chat, I think I need to get a beverage. Are we thinking Coca-Cola or root beer? Coca-Cola or root beer? What are we thinking? I need something, maybe just a tiny bit of caffeine. Which I think the root beer doesn't have any caffeine in it, so maybe I just gotta go Coca-Cola, I don't know. Ooh, the root beer emote is tempting. Doesn't Coca-Cola have a little caffeine? Dr. Pepper, unfortunately I do not have any. I do have it at work though. Root beer is caffeine free? Yeah. First, put the C4 on the grill. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong C4. Chicken jockey unfortunately was not on the menu. But I like the creativity. I'm gonna probably go for the cola. Because I think a cola has a tiny bit of caffeine. Or maybe if I have any of those Starbucks coffees. Chat, I think I might just have the most devious drink. Starbucks Frappuccino. What time is it? 3:30 a.m. I think I should go for it. I think I should go for it. Give me a little wake-up call. SDIBYT. My keyboard is tweaking, dude. Alright, Starbucks coffee at 3:30 in the morning. Let's see if I'm able to go to sleep tonight. Let me shake it up a little bit. But to be honest with you, most of these like iced coffee things, they don't even taste like coffee. They taste like a milkshake, bro. They're like phenomenal. It literally tastes like a milkshake. Yeah, what is y'all's favorite game to play right now? What games are on the market recently? What games are y'all's favorite right now to play? Sleep, valid. Most useful auto farm? I would probably say for me, personally, pumpkin and melon. Because it gives me stuff to trade with farmers. Skyrim and Minecraft, Sleep, Apex. You guys see that they're adding a new Borderlands game? They're gonna bring out a new Borderlands game. I've never played Borderlands, but I don't know. Have you guys played Borderlands? Is that a good game or not really? Minecraft and Peak. Bye. Skyrim or Oblivion. I've not heard of Oblivion before. Borderlands 2 was valid. Skyrim, literally nothing. I think I saw my friend play it once, but I've never played Skyrim. The new Xbox to come out? Oh wait, I'm waiting for a new game called Euro Truck Simulator. Oh lord. Like pickup truck, or what do you mean truck simulator? Never heard of that before. You must have been born after 2005? I was born in 04. Bro, how do I keep running out of quartz? I just have too many of these bricks in my inventory. I'ma say it one more time, I ain't gonna stop. Bro, what song is that? I'ma say it one more time, and I ain't gonna stop. It's a Michael Jackson song. What's that song? Does anyone know? It's Michael Jackson. He's like, I'ma say it, I'ma say it one more time, I ain't gonna stop. Hello, Nicole. How's it going? Welcome in. 10,000 hours in Skyrim. God damn. Is it Skyrim a story game or no? It's Rihanna. No, that's not Rihanna. It's a Michael Jackson song I'm talking about. Is it actually? There's no way. That has to be a Michael Jackson song. There's no way. There's no way. Here, let me look it up on the internet. Oh, wanna be starting something. That's the song I'm talking about. You wanna be starting something? Got to be starting something. Wanna be starting. This used to be my shit back in the day. Yo, this used to be my shit right here. Back in the day, aren't you 24? I'm 20. But still, back in the day. I'm about to be 21 though. That's exciting. Were you guys excited when you turned 21? If anyone's 21 in the chat. Were you guys excited for 21 or what were you guys thinking? Ah! I got a mosquito bite or some sort of bite and it's itchy and it feels so good to scratch it. Ah! Graduated boot camp at 21? Oh shoot, you make me feel old. What? Hey man, say man. There's no such thing as old. It just means that you're more experienced. It's a PC game and it's coming out on Xbox and PlayStation, and the worst thing is I have Tourette's. Oh. Does that interfere with you playing the game a lot? Did you say you're a vegetable? You're a vegetable. What makes you old is if your nephew is starting the 1st grade. Oh lord. That's kind of wild. 1st grade, you gotta be like 6, right? Damn. Any single mothers in the chat? Tell them to hit me up. My nephew is starting 10th grade? Ah. So that means he's probably like 14, maybe 15. Right? No. Yeah, 14 or 15. Maybe 16. You're a vegetable. Bro, this keyboard is acting up. Ah, my toes! What if I just took like 800 milligrams of Adderall? I'm a single mother. Hey. Hey. Banana pancakes? I'm not too much of a banana enthusiast. So I'm gonna just take that off, and then I'll just take the pancake. With some butter, with some syrup, obviously. And there's like 15, 16. Yeah. Yeah, I remember in 9th grade in my Spanish 1 class, I was trying to tell people how old I was, and I was like, Yo tengo 13 años, which means like I'm 13. And like for some reason people were like surprised that I was 13 in 9th grade. Because I guess most people were like 14 or 15. They're like, you're what? Bro, my Spanish 1 teacher, she was like low-key bad. She was kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. She used to get hella pissed. Bro, she used to talk hella to like this like other Spanish dude teacher. She's probably low-key hitting on him. She's kind of bad, but she kind of had a hella attitude. There was like this one girl in the class who was like low-key like had a short fuse, and that girl and the teacher would always get into it hella. He's like, well, you don't need to take that. You don't need to take that attitude into this classroom. You can go ahead and take a lap. See, tell me it does not sound like they're saying, I'ma say mama sama makusa. I'ma say mama sama makusa. Bro, how does that not sound like makusa? But you know what they're really saying? They're saying, I'ma say it one more time and I ain't gonna stop. I'ma say it one more time, I ain't gonna stop. I'ma say it one more time, I ain't gonna stop. It's like, what? What's up, Evan? I just absolutely nuked Evan. How do you feel? Do you feel anything? Remember when Oppenheimer and Barbie released on the same day? Bro, Oppenheimer is such a good movie, dude. I rewatched it on a plane that I went recently in May. Oh, that's such a good film. Cillian Murphy. What a guy. What an absolute legend. I just downed a whole Starbucks coffee at 3:30 in the morning. Will I be able to sleep tonight? Find out now. Bro, can my janky window, like, open? Goddamn. My Jinkster window. Shout out the janky window. Best window of them all. Hey yo? You guys ever just see somebody that's like, they're like so like metrically like perfect? You're like, how is this even a real person? Typically this would also be someone that you find like very attractive. But you're like, how is this even a person? But then like you see them, and it's just like everything just is like looks perfect, bro. And I was like, goddamn. Mama say, mama san, mama maku-san. Yes. That's from Genius? No. Myself? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I envy your self-confidence. Hell yeah. Boyfriend? Great answer. Great answer. Yes, this is survival. And yes, my beautiful girl. Valid, valid. Happy for y'all. Don't worry, I'm gonna get there one day. I'm gonna get there one day. I'm gonna get there one day, champs. Trust me. I may not be able to relate, but I'll get there. Trust. B-Dog, thank you for the follow. Could you imagine like a PA9 like what's it called? PA9 like date stream? that would be interesting. That'd probably be good content though. Teaching my date how to play Minecraft. Think about it. Would that be tough though? The Bachelor? Oh shoot. What if I somehow like got in a scenario I could do one of those like e-date things? Those e-date shows? That'd be hella funny. That'd be hella funny. I'd be low key down. Or imagine the content. Imagine the content. I have a girlfriend. W Daniel. W Daniel. I'm gonna relate to you one day, boss. I'm gonna relate to you one day. Or maybe I already do relate to you. I don't know. I'm just kidding. P9's just straight pimping hoes. No, I'm kidding, kidding. Kidding. Cause he's a G, bruv. He's a G. worry. P9 does not participate in pimping hoes. Unless he does. Unless he doesn't. He doesn't. You need a wife? Well, how do you get a wife before a girlfriend? That's my question to you, sir. How do you get a wife before a girlfriend? I'm missing 6 blocks of quartz? Oh. What the hell is this? I'm missing 1 block of quartz. You need an arranged marriage. Wow. No faith in me. Hella disrespectful. Unnecessary roughness on the play. Unnecessary roughness. 10-yard penalty. Nah, I mean... honestly though, arranged marriage probably isn't even that bad, low-key. Your parents get to make sure that y'all fit. You don't get, you know, you don't get slandered. That would honestly make life so simple though. That would make life so simple. Sometimes they don't care. Oh shit. You said your game is non-existent? Bruh. Who is he to judge my game? Hey man, the only part of my life that I put on the internet is Minecraft. So... you never know, bro. You need to find a girl? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. I don't know, supposedly my standards, I feel like they're relatively simple, but I guess nowadays they're a lot. But let's just say that if I see a geek bar, I'm dipping. No offense to any geek bar users in the chat, but if I see that, bro, I'm gone. So that alone is like a big one. Bro, you know how many girls that got a geek bar? Pretty much all of them. Let's be honest. Well, geek bar, cart, same thing. Same difference. Uh-oh. I got a pet lizard today? Oh yeah? What kind of lizard? That's hella cool. What the hell? Did you go buy him or did you find him like in your backyard or something? Yeah, I did miss a block. I'm trying to figure out where though. Ah. Do you think I should build an adult entertainment center in my world? Yes, okay. But I'm just saying, make sure if you know she got a kid, PA, speaking from experience. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that anyone I take into consideration does not have children already. You know, I'm not for sure, but I low-key think, like, back in the day when I started working at my work, there was this one girl there that was, like, I was kind of getting to know a little bit. And then my GM asked me, like, what I think about her. And, like, I didn't think anything of it, so I I mean, I don't know. She's cool though. You know, she got a kid, right? And then when I asked that, she's like, "Wow, does that you think you're too good for her? She got a kid. You're too good for her." I was like, "No, bro, I didn't say that." But like, yeah, I mean, I don't really am interested in anyone with a kid. It's just my preference, right? But yeah, I don't know if he was being serious. If like she kind of talked to him about like, I don't know if she like, you know, whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, there was one time I was freaking working on her with drive-thru, bro. She kept putting her hand on my shoulder for no reason, dude. Like to get my attention, bro. She's like hella putting her hand all up on my shoulder, dude. And it's like, goddamn. I'm like right here, bro. You can just like call me, dude. It was weird. And there was this one time when like we had to go pick up this dude. We had to go pick up this dude because apparently he couldn't get to work. And like eventually, I guess like our GM at the time sent her to go get him. But I was washing dishes. And then apparently like she wanted me to go with her because she felt unsafe picking up this like dude who couldn't get to work. So I went with her. And then we tried to go to the... We tried to go pick him up, right? It was like an older guy. But he was kind of weird. He ended up getting fired because he like was fighting one of the other guys who worked there. But anyways, so our GM wanted her to go drive to pick up this other employee that couldn't get to work. Obviously, she didn't want to go by himself because he was kind of like a creepy older guy or whatever. So she wanted me to go with him. So it's just us two in a car. We're like going, and then we go to the train station, and he's not there, and we start calling him. And it turned out he was just like drunk somewhere. We don't know where he was. So then we're not able to pick him up. And then I guess she would just drove us around. And then we like parked somewhere. We parked somewhere. This was a long time ago, by the way. This was like probably over 2 years ago. Maybe 2.5. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever told this story to anyone. But yeah, then we were like driving around, and he's like, you know what? We're still on the clock. We're driving around, like, and then we just parked somewhere to like just chill for a little bit. Because like, you know, we're on the clock and we're already out of the building. So might as well milk the clock. And then we parked like kind of near my old elementary school. I mean, and I don't know, we just started chatting it up about. I was asking about her kid, hella, because she had a kid but was still in high school. But apparently, if you have a kid in high school, you can get like reduced credits to where you don't have to take as many classes to still graduate. But that was really the end of that. Nothing of importance. And then like a year or two later, kind of more closer to present day, I was with my friends. We went to go eat at a restaurant after playing basketball, and that restaurant was somewhere where she now worked. And she recognized me, and she said, "Hey," and then she came over to our table in front of all my friends. We're like all freaking like sweaty, damn near. She came over to our table, and she's like, "Hey," and it's like, I haven't even like talked to you ever, but she's like saying hey, and then like coming over and giving me a hug and stuff. And it's like, bro. I mean, she's nice though, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Cause like I hadn't like talked to her in so long, but you know. Anyways, that's my yapping story. That's my yapping story. But yeah, bro, she was like, I think she had her kid at like 16, and it's like, bro. I mean, you know, she's doing what she can to obviously like keep it and take care of it, right? Apparently the dad is just like, whoever the guy was, you know, he's not around, obviously. But, you know, I'm not financially independent for myself, so. Yeah, apparently I also talked to my current general manager who used to be friends with her, And apparently, like, the last time my GM hung out with her, she was like, she looked like she was like on something, like the white powder probably, if you know what the white powder is. So I don't know if she's doing all right or not. But from the little bit I knew her, she seemed like a nice enough person to hang out with. But you probably don't want to hang out too long, because then, you know, you might get into some substances or something. But it's like, goddamn. It just sucks to see that someone who, you know, even though they're really young and they are a mother, you know, they start like getting into some like substances or whatever, because, you know, it's a mother at the end of the day. But it probably comes from a lot of stress from at home and hardships of this and that. So as much as I hate to see it, you know, I can understand why so much stress and struggle would drive someone to do that. You know what I mean? How do you get so many quartz blocks? I trade with villagers. Yeah, there was actually, when I first started working there was this guy and this girl. They were both, one was a manager, or I think he was like a shift lead or whatever. But basically, like, there was these two employees that they started dating. And then, like, over the years, they had a couple kids. But they had a pretty rocky relationship and still are having a pretty rocky relationship. You know, and they're all, like, they brought the kid over one time, like, you know, after they stopped working at our place or whatever. And they were showing everyone the kid, and then, you know, they're also, like, smoking right in front of the kid. Right in front of the baby. And, like, you know, the parents are spending money on, like, the wrong things. They can't even buy their baby diapers or anything. I don't know, bro. Some people just, you know, they're giving their kids, like, an automatic rough start to life. Unfortunately. Cause you know it's better. Plus, like, I don't know, they had, like, hella, like, cheating in their relationship. Or, I don't know if it was cheating, but it was just weird. They, like, fought a lot. Physically, I think, too. Like, while she was pregnant, too. I was like, goddamn. Hello, Elsa. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, my girlfriend's sister struggles with that. It's more prevalent than you think. Yeah, for sure. I don't think Annie is okay, though. CBC! I just realized, is that extra Emily emote? Oh my god, what the hell? That is such a strange emote. Very eerie looking. How we doing though? How we doing, CBC? Canadian Broadcasting Company. Chat, is Annie okay though? Bro, there's been low-key like a handful of incidents recently over this summer that I can't tell if there was anything more than an innocent interaction. I don't know. Maybe I just got no game, I don't know. Bro, there was this what was it called? I don't even know. I don't even know if I should talk about it because it's like kind of weird, but it probably just means nothing. I was what the fuck? I was at lunch with my dad one day. Right? Just at like this little like I don't know if we were at like this taco place, right? We're eating, right? Just doing a normal thing. And then when I'm done eating and I'm going to throw the trash away, this girl comes up to me and she said, "Hey, did you go? They used to go to this middle school?" And I was like caught off guard like hell. She came up to me and said, "Did you used to go to this middle school?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you remember me?" And I do remember her face, but like I don't remember her name or anything. I was like, yeah, I went there. Did you go there? And then she told me her name. I was like, oh, I think I remember you. I definitely remember, but I didn't want to play it like that. You know what I'm saying? Had to be a little nonchalant and mysterious. I was like, yeah, I think I remember you. I definitely recognized her because like we went to the same. I think we went to like the same all schools until obviously after high school, but I had never like talked to this person directly. You know how there's people in like your school that like you know of but you don't know, right? I don't think I've ever talked to her or anything like that. And obviously I've changed a lot since high school, like, you know, I got like, you know, I would say a better haircut, you know, I got my gym body going on, you know, so I'm looking a little, you know, you know what I'm saying? I got my chain on, I got my earrings, you know, I'm just kidding, I don't have a chain or earrings, but I don't know. And then we started talking, and what's it called? You know, I was just like, oh yeah, I think I know you. And then I was like, what you doing now? And you know, in college over here, home for the summer, moved back home or whatever. She was like, I don't even remember. She was like in college but moved back home or something, so that's why she was in the area. We started chatting. He's hella conversational, low-key. And then like we just like kind of started talking. My dad was there, her parents were there, but we were kind of just like, you know, walking outside towards our cars. And then I was like, oh, nice seeing you, and then that was it. But the only reason that I didn't really want to like do anything is because like my dad was there. She was pretty though. But like, I don't know, I didn't want to like do anything. Plus, like, I low-key think that she used to, I don't know about nowadays, but I'm pretty sure that she used to like be hella into girls. I was like, what the hell? What the hell? You know, I mean, like, you know, like, more power to you, but what am I gonna do over there? You know what I'm saying? Nah, there's no way. There's no way she'd be creeping in the stream. I didn't ask for nothing, bro. I didn't ask for nothing. Bro, cause like, dude, I'm like there with my pops, man. What am I gonna do? Even my dad was kept going on. He's like, why didn't you do nothing, bro? And I was like, dude, what do you mean? I was so caught off guard. I've never talked to this person in my life. And they just approached me in a random restaurant where their parents are there and my dad is there. And like my dad kept telling me, like not in a weird way, obviously, but he kept saying like she was really pretty. And I was like, bruh, what do you mean? She was though. She was like low-key, like I think she was kind of known of being like, you know how like you have like those girls in high school that like, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say here without sounding like weird. Like, you know how you have the I don't know. I guess you could say the popular ones, but I don't think she was really popular. She just like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean we're in the same grade. Same grade. So, probably pretty close. But yeah, that happened. I didn't tell anybody that story because I don't know, nothing happened, so there's no point, but hello Jay, no drip. Alright. Hello, Danny. How's it going? I'm good. Getting ready for work. I'm doing pretty good, CBC. I know that I'm responding to those messages late. I'm sorry about that, but I'll do better. Out of your league back then? Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely, actually. Definitely. I can't believe that I stayed with that haircut that I used to have for my entire high school life. And elementary and middle school. My dad used to cut my hair, and like, I don't know, bro. He would. It was not great. Like it was good, right? It felt good, but it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Cause he would always like cut my bangs hella back, and then like obviously I didn't really have much of a fade or anything. Cause like I feel like with my head shape being like hella rhombus, bro. You gotta like shape it up. And that's what my barber does now a little bit. It still looks a little wonky from time to time, but I think that's just my freaking massive noggin. I'm actually not joking, like it's kind of annoying sometimes. My head is dead ass like too big, bro. Which some people think like, oh, if you have a bigger head, you might have like a bigger brain or whatever. Which might be true, I have no idea, but it's dead ass too big. Like literally when I was little, I would always have so much trouble putting on t-shirts because my head was like bigger than the freaking t-shirt hole, like proportionally wise. And I used to cry all the time because I couldn't get the freaking t-shirt on because my head wouldn't fit the freaking hole. And it hurt, bro. My mom will tell you about it. One of these days, if I ever get my mom on a stream, bro, she can confirm every single story that I've ever told about when I was younger. Bro, I would low-key love to do that. Like if I was like a successful content creator someday and I like bring my mom on to like just talk about whatever, that'd be hella fun. My mom has really good memory, so she remembers like everything. What's good, Seth? How are you, man? I realize ain't it after high school? You go to high school out here on the west side of Phoenix? Well, about living in Phoenix. Well, I don't really want to say. Never mind. Yeah, I don't really want to say too much. Just for... I mean, it probably doesn't even matter. But, like, I'm still in the similar area of where I went to high school, so... Probably shouldn't say. You know what I mean? I'm doing pretty good, Seth. Doing pretty good. Just, having some late night storytelling. Late night storytelling. Hey, but this one time pretty recently when I was doing a boat day with my friends. My friends and I, like, we rented a boat, right? We all pitched in like 100 and we got the boat for like the whole day. My friends had the boat from like, they had it from like 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. I showed up at noon because I had to close at work the night before, so I got off at like 1. So I showed up late, but when we were done with the boat, right? Everybody kind of left driving their own cars from like the boat launch parking lot going home. But you have to, like, when you go home from the lake, you have to go through this like line or whatever. And like obviously I had been on the boat all day, so I didn't have like a shirt on or whatever, and I was driving my dad's Jeep. And I had the windows down because it was nice and warm outside. And then like I didn't really look, but like these like 3 chicks were walking down, and they freaking tried to like they tried to like, you know, I'm driving in my Jeep with no shirt on, bro. And you know, like I've been going to the gym for a little bit, so I'm getting a little definition there. and then they were there just like talking, and then I like kind of rolled by them, and they're like, "Hey." And I didn't even say anything because I was drinking a freaking like a Sprite or something and having a leftover sandwich. I didn't even say anything though. But I mean, I don't remember too much of what they would look like, but you know, they look my age. Maybe I should have chat some shit, but it was weird, bro. I feel like I just be selling on opportunities because I'm like, I don't know, I'm just not locked in. It's like, what the hell? But I don't know. Yeah. I was in a Jeep. I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Professional bag fumbler. Nah, bro, there was like 3 of them, dude. There was no way. I don't even know what what would I have said in that scenario? I'm like driving, right? I'm already going like 5 miles an hour. I'm driving up the ramp because like at the lake there's like the boat launch ramp, but there's like multiple levels of boat ramp. So you go down one, then there's a parking lot, then you go down another, whatever. And I was driving up the ramp. These 3 are walking down the ramp on like my driver's side. And like I'm just cruising, I'm going like this. I got one hand on the wheel on the Jeep, and I'm drinking like leftover like Coke or Sprite from the boat day. And I got my window down with shirt off. It's like, what the hell? What was I gonna do? I don't know. What would I have said? Bro, it's like already dark out. Like that's why we're leaving, because it's dark out. What would I have said, bro? What would I have said? Genuinely. You have a quartz farm? I do not, but I trade with villagers for quartz. What would I have said, bro? Been there, done all that? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like for my age, well, I don't know. I'm still like very, without doxing, without leaking too much, I'm still like a relatively inexperienced individual when it comes to some things. You don't have to really know too much past that, but I'm gonna just say that, right? So it's like, I don't know, you know. Yeah, you can focus on yourself, wait for something, but it's like, how long are we gonna keep waiting? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know we're supposed to wait and be patient, but like, goddamn, I'm gonna turn 30, or what are we doing? Yeah, this is just a forever world. Just a forever world. You and my brother-in-law hang out? Bro, what? Not to the same person? What the hell? What are you talking about? Zeno, thank you for the heart me. Nas, thank you for the heart me as well. How are y'all doing? Yeah, I don't know, bro. There's been like a handful of situations like those where it's like, I don't know if my just like unpreparedness or freaking like ignorance has low-key blocked me from like, I don't even know, just chatting. All I gotta do is just oh, I got no gunpowder. Oh. I got no gunpowder, kid. What the hell? What the hell, uncle? I got no gunpowder, uncle. My god, uncle. I got no gunpowder. If anybody knows what I'm referencing, that'll be a reference. Does anyone know Bobby Clash Royale? Does anybody know Bobby Clash Royale? Come on, uncle. W Bobby. Oh, what? Who is that calling? Yeah, from the Jinxie stream. Oh my god, Uncle. No. The right one gonna make it easier for you. Yeah, but it's like you gotta go through some of the wrong ones to get the right one, no? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how you gonna get good at making the shot if you never put up shots. You know what I'm saying? But something else I will tell you, it's much easier to make a shot when you're not super focused on Okay, hold on. It's a lot easier to shoot a shot when you're not super focused on making it. Does that make sense? Like, if you go to a basketball court and you just chuck up a shot, but you're not really super focused on making sure that you absolutely make it, it's easier to shoot. It's easier to shoot when it's not like hella pressure if you miss. I don't know what I'm saying. Telling you to not give up, Uncle. The worst you could say is no, right? And then she tells you, you should probably try, guys. Okay. I'm kidding. That has never happened to me. That has never happened to me. Oh, God. What the hell? It's okay, Uncle. Oh my god. Bro, Bobby is so funny, dude. What do you do for work? I just work part-time at a little fast food restaurant where near I live. Near where I live. Yes. 999, thank you for the follow. 999, 999, 999, 999, 999. Banana. 999, 999, 999. Now, does anybody know that reference? Does anyone know that reference? Do you want to hear me a freestyle? I am downcoming artist. Would you like to hear me freestyle? 999, 999, 999. 999, 999. Anybody know that reference? Please tell me. Somebody has to know that. Somebody has to know that reference. There's no way you guys don't. Bosnov? Is Bosnov TikTok? This is my brother Belo. This is my brother... What was his name? This is my brother Bilo. Bilo. And then he does the rapping. He's like, give me 3 words I freestyle for you. And they'll say like microphone, banana, microwave. And he goes, banana. I don't know, bro. I have to show you guys a TikTok. Hella funny though. Hella funny. Yeah, that's another thing that I've always talked to about, like... By the way, it was like kind of weirdly... Like the last time I hung out with my friends, I think like at least 3 of them asked me if I had any prospects on the line. Which is weird. Nobody really asked anyone else about that, but I don't know. Maybe I should have some prospects apparently. I don't know. With my I don't know, overwhelming nonchalantness. No, I'm kidding. But what was it called? I don't know. I feel like as far as like with my self-confidence and everything about like shooting a shot for example, I don't know. I don't generally shoot shots, so I don't know if I can make them. You know what I'm saying? I'm in like one of those scenarios. But I definitely, I don't know. I hear a lot of horror stories of relationships. Not many good ones. Although the only one that I've like kind of experienced myself was a really good one, I'd say. overall. I would say, yeah. It was a horror story. Alright. I mean, I don't know. About the person individually, I don't know. It's kind of like sometimes yes, sometimes no. But I think I miss the most part of like just being able to like love somebody, if that makes sense. I mean, I feel like anyone can agree with that. Who's like been in something and isn't now. I feel like you really missed like that ability to love someone like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but what does put yourself out there mean like? What does that mean? You know what I mean? Do I gotta become like a Instagram light skin dude? I gotta get like the freaking Christian Dior sunglasses. Get a chain, get some earrings, get black forces, sag my pants. I would give you the world, baby girl. Get dreads? Oh shit. I like that one. Shake 'em! Shake 'em! Tell him? Oh lord. Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh god. Gamer baller girl? What does that mean? Oh, got a hoop? Oh lord. Bro, if I get my ankles broken by my freaking date, dude, oh hell no. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I talked to a few of my friends, and I have like a couple people that I know that they tell me that they've been dating their girl, and then a girl has like still not even told their parents about them dating. I've actually had 2 people tell me that. And it's like, oh. And then my one friend, this one guy I was talking to at work, he's dating his girl, and they just graduated high school, both of them. He is staying in town going to college, where she's going to like a little bit farther away to where she has to stay on campus. I didn't want to say anything, but like we already know how that goes. Apparently she's already in like some sort of like brotherhood, sisterhood, frat, sorority combo thing. And it's like school hasn't even started yet. But she's like already in one, and she's like dorming at college. And like she hasn't told her parents that you guys are dating. Alright. And pray for bro. He showed me a picture of her. She's pretty though. They look good together. You missed the block? Yeah, I'll go back for it. Yeah, he's a good kid though. He's a good guy. He's kind of like a new worker there, but he's very, very conversational. He's a good kid though. Good kid. He's studying for real estate license as well as going to college. He's making money day trading. He's actually had some pretty successful pretty successful turnouts from day trading. You know, he's working out. Good kid. I feel so old when I like describe people like, oh, he's a good kid. Like I feel like that's something that like only older people do. But I guess like I spend a lot of time with like my parents, who are like kind of older, and that's how they talk about like people or whatever. He's like, he's a good kid. Meanwhile, I'm like 2 years older. I was like, alright. You a good kid, baby Yunk. Alright. What are you building? I'm building a resin farm factory building. So we have our resin farm right there, so we're building the factory building around it. Yeah, tell me this. You know what? While I'm here telling stories, bro, I might as well get like a little bit into this like... But actually, I don't even know if I want to talk about that. That was insane. Basically, I won't tell everything, and it probably won't make like a lot of sense to you guys. But in my like senior year of high school, there was just like one girl that I really liked, right? I never ended up doing anything about it, so I guess like that tells you a lot. But basically, right, I had like, I think I had like 5 classes senior year, and I had her in like 3 classes. So like I was always seeing this chick, right? I like always, bro, whoever made the seating assignments, they always did me dirty. I was always on the opposite side of the room, bro. I could never chat anything, bro. So anyways, basically, like, I always, like, low-key was, like, hella liked her. And I don't remember when, but sometime early in the year or whatever, I tried to, I found her freaking Instagram, and, like, you know how, like, in high school, you just follow people on Instagram, you, like, request them, and then you sometimes get accepted and follow back, right? So you just, like, you just follow people, right? Because that's what you do, right? You want to, like, follow the friggin' huzz, you know? Right, so I had like tried to request to follow her, and she never accepted, right? She never accepted for a long time. And I remember like as the months went by through school, I would like unrequest and then request again. It was so bad, bro. It was so bad. I would like unrequest and request again because she didn't accept the first one, so maybe she just didn't see it, bro. I don't know. And I did that like 3 or 4 times. So basically, right, she never, what's it called? She never accepted, right? And I had finally was like, you know how like at the end of senior year, you have this like, senior like night or whatever, senior grad night, where like the school will throw something where it's like obviously everybody's sober and they like have some games or whatever. They have like a big event that they do, right? And I was planning to like deadass on the last high school thing, senior grad night. I was planning to low-key like build up enough confidence to like go up to her and like say something. I didn't do that. I did have a perfect opportunity. Like there was a part where we were leaving senior sober grad night, where we had just graduated, we just did the grad night, and like I was like walking and like she was there, bro. If I wanted to say something, I could have said something. Even though I hadn't said anything the entire year. So you know what I did, bro? This is hella embarrassing, but somehow I had like found her Snapchat off of like, I think it was like on her Instagram or whatever. And I had like, bro, I can't even believe I'm admitting this. I don't think I like, maybe I told my friends this, but I didn't even go into detail. But like somehow I was there, right? And I had a chance to talk to her, but I didn't. So then I like had ended up like messaging her on Snap. I don't even know what I said, but I said like, yeah, bro. I was like, what was it called? Bro, I don't know what I said. I said something like, you know, I actually don't know. I don't even think I can find it. But basically I sent something that's kind of like, hey, I think you're a really nice person, this, right? and that was it. I don't think I asked anything. I didn't ask anything. I just said, hey, you know, blah 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 blah, blah, right? I don't know. Hope you have a great summer, something, right? And then she didn't open it for like 2 months, and then like randomly in the middle of the summer she opened it, and I didn't get any response back, right? So that was the end of that story, right? We graduated high school. She opened the message like 2 months later from this random dude who used to be in hella of her classes, and never said anything, right? Okay, boom, right? We're in the middle of the summer, right? And right, what's it called? She opened a message, whatever, didn't respond, whatever, right? And I was like, okay, that's it, right? Graduated high school, you're never gonna see him again, okay? And then like I was still requested on Instagram, right? And then like 2 years later, 2 years of being requested on Instagram, because I just forgot about it, right? You know, I've just moved on with my life. I got better things to do. Right? Because obviously when you're not seeing the person every day, it's easier to like forget about them. So I just forgot about it, right? And then like literally 2 years later, all of a sudden, I get my follow request accepted on Instagram. It was like hella random, bro. Like, after 2 years? What the hell? What the hell? So after 2 years I got accepted, and then I didn't do anything else since, but it's like, I don't know, I thought that was weird. I thought that was weird. No, it's... Oh. Wait a minute. That might actually be a good shout. Am I just delusional? Wait, how do I check this? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. That's a great shout you got there, actually. Oh, shit. This is gonna be embarrassing. Let's see if her account is public. Let's see if her account is public. If it's public... So anyways, that entire story just doesn't matter anymore. God damn it, man. I'm going bungee jumping. I'm going bungee jumping. God damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Chat, you guys did not hear that story. Oh, no. No. This motherfreaker, man. Bro, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. What's up, Ruby? How we doing? Alright, bro. That's yes. That's tough. That's tough. Damn. Bro. What the fuck? Oh, shit. I'd have blocked that bitch. I'd have blocked that bitch. So anyways, how's your guys' night going? My night... No, I mean, I deadass haven't, like... I don't even like anything anymore. What the fuck, dude? 90, thank you for the follow. Or 904. I spent so much time telling that story, bro. What the hell? I spent so much time telling that story. Oh my god. Chat, you guys are griefing. You guys are griefing. What's this attitude with women? What attitude? I didn't do anything. What did I do? I didn't say anything. No, I mean, the attitude with women... Bro, I didn't even say anything. What? Oh. What did I say? Ooh. So, anyways. That story is now void. Lived in and learned a lot during that time. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Yeah, now you know the story that I will never tell again. What's up, Jared? Talks about it later. Okay. Just let me know. Let me know, let me know. I don't know, if you're talking about like... Well, yeah. I don't know. Let's just say that, you know, P9 unfortunately... Sometimes P9 has a rough time moving on. And that rough time creates rough feelings. And that rough feeling is, you know, just how it's gonna be. Bro, how am I meant to place blocks here, dude? This is insane. I don't know, sometimes, like... Sometimes it's hard to... not think about something old when there's nothing new, if that makes sense. And I fall into that sometimes. I try not to. Which I'm doing pretty good recently. Bro, am I gonna have to jump like this for this entire thing? Surely there's a better way. I think I might actually have an idea. If I build the roof, the next layer, if I build the next layer but like only do lines so that I can run across, it might be better, low-key. I don't have to run across this whole thing. Oh, I still might have to run across this whole thing. Alright. Yeah. For sure. Okay. So what next layer would be a flat one? Then I would have to do that. Alright. I think I have a game plan here. I don't know how I'm gonna do all these frog lights. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like... I don't know, bro. P9 is probably a little bit delusional. Probably a lot, actually. Cause bro, like, I don't know, dude. It's just like, things happen where it's like, what? Like, there's surely not, right? And that's where the delusion starts. You're like, what? Why would they do that? That's where the delusion starts. How am I in survival? What do you mean? Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this line of frog lights, and then when I move to the middle, I'll do like strips, so that I can walk on the strips to the bottom frog lights. Nothing more confusing than people. Just gotta not overthink. I swear, nephew, I got you. What do you mean, Uncle? That's enough copyrighted music, bro. Being copyrighted out my ass. Get my saxophone back. John, thank you for the follow. Period. David, thank you for the follow. CBC, thank you for the heart me. Oh. 2 years? Oh shoot. Been a long time, man. Been a long time, brother. B9 is the certified overthinker. Is this all? Oh no, this is a hybrid between bricks and blocks. Interesting. Yeah. Oh my goodness. CBC, thank you for the heart it donation. What does that say? Heart it out. Thank you for the heart it out donation. Thank you, CBC. Can we get some W's for CBC in the chat, please? CBC has always been a huge supporter of many people that I know. So shout outs to CBC. Thank you so much, man. My skin is just a custom skin I have. You know, just my character. Just my caricature. Okay, it might just be worth it to... Because, like, if I go here, right? And I, like, try and build down. I don't know, it might just be worth it to do the parkour. Low-key? Should we just do the parkour, guys? What do you think? Should we just do the parkour, Uncle? Ah! Oh my god. Are you serious, Uncle? How do you call him my phone? She won't leave me alone. So if I go here, then I should be able to reach... Yeah, there you go. W. Oh, come on, Uncle. Oh, what? W, Bobby. Bro, I don't know how he does that so much, bro. When you do that, like, thing, it hurts your voice. Genuinely. What's up, Uncle? Uncle. Yeah, there used to be this one girl at work who used to always, she would be like, "You need to get a girlfriend." She's like, "Trust me, just find a girl, become hella good friends with her first, and then you can make the move." She said, "Girl love that shit." And I was like, "Oh my god, dude. Are we dead ass right now?" Like, when are you gonna find a girlfriend? You seem like you're lonely. I was like, what the fuck? She used to always say that. Hella weird. Not gonna lie. And I was like, "Are you serious, uncle?" Midair, it's Easy Place. Called Easy Place. I feel like I've heard what you're talking about, but not too familiar with it. Sounds familiar? What, the impression? So Limatica setting, yeah, Easy Place. So like, if you see, I have if you go to hotkeys, Easy Place toggle. I set it to the letter Y on my keyboard. It's a nice one I can reach. Oh my god, uncle. Okay, have a good one. So yeah, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I would talk about my dating app experience, but I don't know if that's a that topic gets me kind of frustrated, so I probably won't even do it on the air. But let's just say that my experience with the like 2 months that I was on a dating app. I've since deleted the app because I don't need it anymore. But bro, that experience of being on a dating app has to be the biggest, most demotivating thing. It literally destroys your self-esteem so fast. It's the worst thing ever. That's why I had to get rid of it, bro. It's just horrible. I literally never felt so bad after being on a dating app. Actually insane. Alright, nephew. Gotta sleep right now. It's 5 a.m. No worries. It's almost 5 a.m. for me too. What the hell? Did you find out Bobby because of Jinxie's stream or seen him on TikTok? I found out because of Jinxie's stream. When's the Roblox bowling sim back? Oh lord. I don't know, maybe sometime. I'd probably like to find a more interactive tycoon, but yeah, I don't know, maybe sometime. Maybe sometime. Oh god. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Bro, I remember this one time. Dude, I don't even remember. It was like towards the end of like online school. Bro, oh my god, I can't even believe this is real, dude. There was this Bruh. I mean, I don't know. This was like super long ago, so I don't even know if we should talk about it. But like, what's it called? Oh, bro, I wonder if I still have the freaking message though. There's one time in band camp. No, I was never in band camp. But there was like a couple instances during online school, which was really weird. I don't know what to make of it. I guess it was like online school, so it was whatever. But like basically, oh, I don't even remember, bro. There was this one chick who was in one of my online classes, and somehow she like found my Instagram. She like messaged me asking like for help on something. And then like out of nowhere, she kept asking me to play freaking Among Us, bro. She's like, hey, you wanna hop on Among Us? He's like, well, when are you free? You wanna hop on Among Us? And like, you know, just trying to like set something up, right? Meanwhile, like I'm in online school, I don't even know who this is. Like at all. Bro, I still have the like, bro, we were talking about like schoolwork. Like she was asking something about like the homework, bro. This is obviously before ChatGPT, because if ChatGPT was there, you would just ask that instead of asking someone else in class for help. But bro, I remember like she used to ask me to play Among Us, like hella. It's like, what? I never did play Among Us. I never did play Among Us, but I remember that. I could probably find the messages as well. And then there was this other chick who was in my I think it was like honors chemistry, but it was online. Right? And it was like one of those people that I knew of, but I never knew them personally. And I guess in honors chemistry it was like a mix. Like it was a mix of like our grade level and like a grade level lower or something. I don't remember. But she had like messaged me on Instagram. Since like, I guess like, you know how like you're in an online class, you can like kind of see what people are in the class, and then like you can kind of like go from there, see if like you know anyone on Instagram, then you can message them and then be like, hey, can you help me with this, right? I was up until 6 a.m. playing that. I would have been like, hell yeah, Among Us was peak. Oh shit. Yeah, I did not play Among Us. I did not play Among Us with her. I was like, oh yeah, I'll let you know, and then never let her know. Bro, I was like, dude, you asked me for questions on the freaking math homework, bro. You asked me I don't even remember what class it was. I could probably find it if I dig real deep in the archives. But basically, she had like messaged me for some honors chemistry help, and I was helping her, right? And I don't know, bro, like maybe this is a thing that girls normally do. But like if you're getting help, if it's just like something basic, bro, and you're just talking about like basic stuff, you just be putting like hearts in messages, like not just hearts, but like the pink one with like the pink, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember the specifics, but she would always put like hella pink hearts. And even if I like responded with the most basic thing ever, bro, I don't know. It was really weird. And then I actually remember this. Wait, I actually remember this. Like after freaking bro, yeah, I think the double pink heart. Should I go look? I think I know where I would find it, but I don't know for sure. Bro, yeah, literally, there's hella pink hearts, dude. Not that one. Not that one. It's like a pink one where it's like fades out in the back. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, it was weird. And then I remember like she asked me something or said something, and my dumbass, I responded by just sending one emoji, which was a thumbs up. And then it's like, bro, what the... Yeah, I think it's the one that Holly put. Holly and Griffin. Bro, and then I remember, like a year or two later, I had like seen her in person. She was with some of her friends. I was with my friends at a football game. I don't know. They were trying to like, they were like low-key chatting. I don't remember what they were chatting about, but it's like I never talked to you guys. I never talked to you at all. But like I don't even know what she was chatting about. She was like chatting to me about something. She had like, you know how like in the football games they have like the bleachers, right? They were like up a few rows, and me and my friends were down a few rows, and you know how I think we were like throwing a beach ball or like a, you know, one of those balloons around or something, and then she like called me up to her, but like, bro, I've never talked to this person. It's like, what the hell? And you know, you just like chatting. That was about it. It's just weird. It's weird. And then I remember one time at my friend's house, my friend had my phone and he was looking through my DMs or whatever, just to see what the hell was in there. I don't know why he had my phone and it was unlocked. But he had seen that girl who was asking for help, and I guess like he had a crush on her. He's like, bro, how you got her in here, bro? Why you not doing nothing? I was like, cause... It's like, what do you mean? I don't know. It was weird. Trusted, thank you for the follow. That's the only things I could really think of at the moment for any PN9 stories. But yeah, the craziest one was the one at freaking work, bro. That was the crazy one. That was wild. Are you building like that on Java? I'm using the Limatica mod. Hello, Mighty. How's it going? I'm off the shroomies. Oh my, this is satisfying to watch. Wow. Wow. I don't know what else to say. So hopefully you guys get some entertainment out of PN9 story time. You guys ever have that one relative who's like trying to catch up? Like when you see this relative, right? You like see them and you're like catching up or whatever. But like, I don't know, maybe like for those of you guys who are like more quiet people, they try to get you to talk, right? And they're like, so, tell me a story. No. I don't know, bro. You ever had one of those relatives that's like, so, why don't you tell me a story about your life so that we can catch up? What? Mart, thank you for the follow. Has anyone else had that, or is that just the me thing? No, because I don't see family. Alright. Have any of you guys had somebody just tell you or ask you to just tell them a story? You're like, okay, well, a story about what? You know? Right after I fill my mouth with food. Yeah, bro. It's so random. They're like, oh, tell me a story, bro. And it's like, what? My uncle does that. Like when we were in Taiwan, we went on this hike, just me and him. And like, you know, we were kind of like quiet for a little bit because we're hiking in the humid mountains. You know, you're freaking hot, bro. And he's like, all right, let's talk about something. What do you want to talk about? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, why don't you tell me a story? Brother, we're hiking in the mountains. It's humid as hell. There's bugs everywhere. And you got me climbing up like freaking 8,000 feet of elevation. Or however many feet, I don't know. It probably wasn't that much, but like, you know what I mean. He's like, so, tell me a story. I should have a story ready to go. Or maybe I could just make one up, bro. He would never know. He would never know. He doesn't see me anyways. So let me tell you this story about how I got how I got, how I became a father. No. Let me tell you this story about how I crashed my jet ski into another jet ski. Bakari, thank you for the follow. Oh, bro. What the hell? Yay. I feel like my dad, low key. My dad'll always have like a story about everything, bro. I feel like you just have to live like enough life, or you can just have stories about anything. It's low key, that's hella tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm using the Limatica mod to build like this. Yeah. So you want me find, let me just have a quick gander. Just a quick gander if I could find those DMs that I was talking about. Oh my god, I haven't texted this person in 28 weeks. What the fuck? There's a lot of people I haven't seen in here forever, bro. Yeah, it's the pink heart and then the pink heart with the arrow through it. You guys know the pink heart emoji with the arrow through it? Bro, she sent those too. It's just like randomly, dude. You guys know the pink heart and the pink heart with the arrow through it? Chat, was I selling? Maybe, I don't know. Probably not. I'm just overthinking. I don't know. It looks different on PC, but probably that one. It's like a pink one with an arrow through it. It was that one and then the faded out one. She sent hell of those, I'm not gonna lie. That girl was low-key pretty. On the low-key, though. Only on the low-key. What the hell? Ah! Oh, what the hell? I don't remember this. Okay, so on the Among Us chick. Bro, what the hell? Oh my god, I forgot about that. So it's basically, I basically just reviewed the footage basically. So apparently I had like posted on my story my school schedule to see if anyone had like similar classes or whatever. And she had swiped up on my story and told me like a class, right? And I was like, okay, bet. Right? So like I knew someone that was in my class, right? Okay, bet. And then like she asked me, she said, wanna play Among Us? Out of nowhere, bro. And I said, I'm busy, maybe another day. And then she said, you hopping on today? I said, And she said, how about today? And I said, I said, I don't think I'm gonna make it. He's like, oh, okay, let me know when. He's like, what the hell? Bro, I didn't even realize that was that. On the low key? Well, I don't know. I don't know what I mean by low key. She was pretty though. She was pretty. Why'd you change the Java? I changed the Java for mods. I felt like my survival building progression was just too slow on Bedrock, and without mods, I just couldn't afford the time investment anymore. Yeah, V9 has gone through a lot of I've gone through a lot of growth the last few years. I don't think that's egotistical to say at all. I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot. Because even like just reliving those stories, just to tell you guys like stories of when I was in high school, or you know, this story, that story, whatever. I genuinely like can see in myself that I've grown a lot, which I'm very proud of. I'm not gonna lie. Very proud of. What's up? Gotta walk my fish. Okay. How we doing? But yeah, moral of the story, P9 is delusional. Delusional, overthinker, I don't know. Yeah. Kind of insane. Bro, there's been so many instances where I recognize people from high school, like in my hometown. And it's just like, it's so weird, like seeing them again. Because they're just people now. They're not like people you see in high school. They're just like people, you know? I got hella stories. Hella stories tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised that I told some of those. It got me hella vulnerable. Hella vulnerable. Hella vulnerable. But, you know. I don't know. Sometimes I see like other people's situation and I like wonder how some people can just be so bold and straightforward when they're like trying to shoot their shot or whatever. It's like, god damn, dude. Holy. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. Luma, thank you for the follow. Luma. Lumta. 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 I am Craig. I'm using the Limatica mod. Lumta. Lumta. Machine. I'm on 1.21.7. Do you guys see the new copper bars, copper chains, copper lanterns, copper torches? Bruh. That stuff's gonna be hella bomb. Wouldn't that be cheating? Nah. Bro, I cannot wait for the copper torches. Literally a green torch, bro. Can you imagine? Green torch would go so perfectly in my world. And I think if you take the copper from the trial chambers, since it's all like waxed normally, if you take that copper and then you like hit it with an axe, it just becomes regular copper, and then you could take that regular copper and craft it down into ingots. Which is super cool. It gives you like infinite copper method by just going to trial chambers. I'm not gonna lie, that coffee I drank is starting to wear off. Bacon egg brioche, and then have a brownie. Oh shoot. Ruby out here making everything. What the hell? Used to do this every day. Yeah. We all used to do this every day. We all used to do this every day. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if anybody remembers that IRL stream plan I was talking about that was going to happen weekend before school. It probably is not going to happen, unfortunately. Which sucks. I am very, very curious, though. I don't know if I'd be scared to try it, but if I bring like a little bit of equipment to school, I could do like a stream at school doing my 6-hour break. I could do like a mini stream for maybe like an hour or two of like Clash Royale, bro. I don't know if I should even think about doing that though. I think that just might be doing too much maybe. But I could theoretically. Yeah, just don't dox your college. Yeah, I could find like a... I just have to find a place where I can like talk without being judged too hard. Yeah, I don't think I'd leak my college. Even if I did though. I mean like, it don't matter, bro. Hi PA, sorry I got stuck at some meetings. T-Rose, you are perfectly fine. You don't have to apologize for not being here or anything. How are you doing? Progress is coming along well? Yeah, we're on the final layer. We're on the final layer of the build, actually. We just need hella concrete and frog lights. How are you doing, T-Rose? Don't let them find your stream. Yeah. Bro, I'm still so kind of like, I don't know, I'm still kind of mad, or not mad, but like, I guess surprised would be the word, that when I was doing that one IRL stream of the basketball court, some dude asked me, he asked me a question and he said the name of the city we live in, bro. I was like, dude, and I had a mic on me, but it was a random. Like after our basketball game, he's like, yo, didn't you used to go to this gym in this city? And I had the mic on me, and I was like, nah, man. Like, bruh. W Resin Farm. I'm doing pretty good. I've been just telling a lot of stories. Tonight. About, stories about PA9 and, women. It's been interesting. It's been interesting. But overall good. Yeah, I start school next Monday, bro. Next Monday. Hope all good stories. Yeah, most of them are okay. One of them I found out that if you request somebody on Instagram and then they go public, you just get auto accepted. So basically, I was requested on this one girl's Instagram, but she just made her account public, and then I got accepted, and I thought she accepted my request privately, but it turned out that that was just the account going public, which was kind of heartbreaking. Whoever messaged to say like, oh, their account probably just went public. Why would you do that to me? Let me live in delusion. No, I'm kidding. Living in delusion is not a great idea. I'm on Java. Alright. Ah. W, whoever said you missed one block. What the hell is this song? This song is insane. Hello, Nicole. Ah, Nicole, you missed hella stories. I've been telling hella stories about T9 and women. You missed hella stories. But how are you doing? Welcome in. Well, I probably can't retell all of them. I think I retold like most of my stories today. But yeah, if you want. It's been hella stories, I'm not gonna lie. Probably some that I should have kept to myself. But you know what? It's okay. We're chatting, having a time. You know what I'm saying? But up early tomorrow for story time. Well, I don't know. I try and think of other stories I have. Yeah, bro. I don't know. Odd stories. My roommate brought a date home last night for dinner. Oh lord. I already know where this is going. I feel like. And I thought it was for my man, but it wasn't. Oh, awkward dinner? Didn't I just have like a shulker box of green concrete somewhere? Did the creeper blow it up? Surely not. Oh no, over here. I just got my skin. My regular skin. And then they They did? Oh. That's not what I was thinking about. Bruh, so why can he get active but you can't? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. In the car in the parking lot during a hurricane? I'm not gonna lie. That might be tough. That might be tough. I'm not gonna lie, that might be Riz. Oh god. That might be tough. Is that valid, chat? Getting some in the car during a hurricane? Is that valid? Are you tired? A little bit. I'm a tired soul. Okay, that sounds hella bad, but I'm a tired old soul. Bibbidi bobbidi. Can you check the age range of your followers? I could. I don't know how accurate it is. Have you gone to bed yet? No. You want me to check real quick? Let me finish the build real quick. Let me finish the build. The copper bulb. The copper bulb. The first item we farm is the last item we place. Fill in the mega mind of the creaking. Alright, chat, the final block's going in. And there we are. An absolute monumental finished build. Can we please get some W's in the chat for the finished building? Look at that. Looking absolutely amazing. Gotta make some TikToks at some point. But what a phenomenal build, fellas. Jazzy, thank you for the heart me. Big W's in the chat for the complete resin factory build. Look at that. Look at that. It is finally done. Ah! Oh my god, my abs are so sore. Holy hell. Oh. My abdomen. My six-pack. I don't quite have a six-pack. Well, I don't know. What do you consider a six-pack when they're like visibly visible and you could see like the ridges in between all of them? Because like I might not have the most defined abdomen ever, but definitely you can see it pretty distinctly. I'm not gonna prove it, but no, no, no. I do not need to be showing my body off on stream. That's reserved for one person only. That's me. I beg to differ. Alright. Hey, yo. Okay. Guys. No, no, no. You're naughty, naughty. What is this profile picture I'm looking at? Is that Toad with horns on him? Nicole, what is that profile picture? Is that Toad with horns? Why does Toad have horns? What? What happened to Mario Kart? Oh, headphones. That's what that is. I thought it was horns. That's what it looked like on my screen. I gotcha. I get you, butcha. Yeah, one thing, if I ever have kids one day, one thing I need to remember is how big of an impact seeing your father cry can be. I've only seen my dad cry like once. I think genuinely once. I've never seen him cry in my life besides this one time. And that let such a lasting impact on me. It was genuinely like, I don't know, bro. I think if I'm ever a dad, you no matter what, bro, you can never let your kids see you cry. At all. I don't care what anyone says. I've seen my mom cry a lot, which obviously sucks to say. But it's just different with your dad. Because, you know, he's supposed to be like the, you know, the superhero of the household, basically, if that makes sense. But the story on the one time I saw him cry was, I don't know, it was weird. We were redoing the roof. Me and him were redoing the roof at my grandma's place, his place, right? And it's a flat roof, so you know how on like flat roofs you can just lay down this like, I don't even know what it's called. But it's like roofing material, but it comes in a roll. They come in like 100-pound rolls, and you roll it out, and the sun bakes it in. It's like tar, and then it's like some rock is whatever. And we were trying to redo the roof, but we were redoing this like one corner piece. It was like a really hot day. You know, I'm just a little guy, so I can't really help that much. He's carrying like 100-pound rolls of this material up to the roof, right? On like a 2-story building. Because we got the ladder outside, where he's carrying up these 100-pound tubes of roofing material. And when we start working on laying the roofing material down, the first place we have to start is a corner. And I guess like with some of the ways that the material was working, because when the material is in the sun, it gets super soft and like malleable and pliable. When we were doing that, right? Cause like some roofing material, the older stuff, you needed to have like a blowtorch to apply it. So you lay the stuff down, then you blowtorch it to heat it and glue it into place. Whereas this one was just like, it had like tar, and then it had like a tape thing that you remove the tape as you roll it down, and then it just sticks, right? But if you made a mistake, it was all hell to pay. So like we were doing our first roll in this corner, and this corner was just so messed up that like the material kept folding in on itself, and it was just not working. And he was the type of person where if he like he get frustrated, and then he just starts like, you know, cussing up a storm, freaking breaking everything. Like he get frustrated bad, and he just loses his mind basically. And that's what happened that day. You know, he was just losing his mind on that thing. Cause like, you know, he's all excited to do this roof, you know, he's like, you know, going, right? It's super hot day, just carry, and then it's just not working, bro. And it was so bad. And then like low-key like kind of broke down. He leaned on the air conditioner and he was crying, bro. And that was the first time I've ever seen him cry, so I'm just sitting there quiet. Cause I don't know what to do, I'm like 12, bro. What am I supposed to do? Meanwhile, I'm a 12-year-old kid who just climbed a ladder up the side of a 2-story tall building to help him with some roof work. But yeah, he just it was bad. Bad. Should read chats? Alright. Yeah, I wouldn't want my son to feel like he can't show emotion. Why cry in this house? We cry in this house? I mean, yeah, everyone has their own opinion. You know. Bro, I'm getting absolutely, like, freaking pelted right now. Handful of times, but my mama, a lot. Yeah. Alright, let's read some chats. Char. I think they should see you cry. You saying like my kids if I was a dad? I don't think I've ever seen my dad cry. What's your favorite Mario Kart character? Ooh, who did I used to play? I only played on the Wii, so I think I played as like my Mii character a lot. Or I think I played as the ghost. What was his name? What was the King not Bowser, but what was the ghost name with the crown? King Boo, yeah, King Boo. I used to play King Boo hella. He had like this one motorcycle that was tough. I used to play King Boo. Hell yeah. I rock with King Boo. How long ago did you complete the Burj Khalifa? I completed the Burj Khalifa in December of 2023. I think they should see you cry. No, you gotta let the... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have a different perspective on this. I mean, I see that a lot of girls are saying that you should let them see you cry, and I think, you know, I don't know. I think guys and girls might have a different opinion on this. Majority-wise. And that's okay. Like I said, I'm not against like crying or whatever, but in front of the kids, it just like, I don't know. I witnessed it firsthand on how it affected me. There's a lot of things that I've like seen how my parents' behavior has affected me subconsciously or whatever. And now I'm like, I realize it, and I know how that would affect someone else if that were to happen to my kids or whatever. That makes sense. I do have pets. I have 2 cats. One's a tuxedo cat, the other... I don't actually know what kind of cat he is. He just kind of showed up one day and then, you know. But, pictures? I don't really think I post pictures anywhere. My one cat has been in a couple TikToks, and the other cat used to be on some streams back in the day, but those streams aren't available anymore. I don't know. Should I put some... Do you guys think I should make a channel in the Discord for pets? You just put you can just put pictures of your pet. Be down. So much exactly because he never showed you that side of him? I mean, I don't know. I think I'm pretty firm on this idea. And, you know, I think that's just gonna be how I'm gonna be, you know. So Yeah. I'm not trying to like convince anyone that my idea is right or whatever, but it's just how I think that, you know, I think that's how that should be. So, you know, that's all. I should make a pets channel in the Discord. Oh, shoot. How many days? 4868. Want another tattoo so bad? Oh, shoot. Is it time to get fully tatted up? Sleeves, leg sleeves, everything. Hey, Rock, thank you for the follow. Yes, oh, shoot. Alrighty, Keegan, you have a good breakfast and things. Appreciate you for sticking around while you did. Alright, I'm gonna just do a little bit of cleanup work. Oh my god, it's 5:35 already? Alright. I am live. Hello there. If you get a tattoo, what would it be? I think if I were to get a tattoo, it would be... I don't know if anyone knows what my PA9 signature is. In case I ever have to sign anything one day. I did make a PA9 signature. So if I were to get anything tatted on me, I would get that signature. My signature for PA9, I would get that tatted on me. Or something PA9 related. Should watch my Clash battle again. Oh, hell yes. I saw it on your merch? Yeah, that was the one. That's your signature? Oh, shoot. Bro, I remember I was at my friend's house for like, I don't know, my friend was having like a party with his family or whatever. And he had like extended family there too. And there was some like little kids at the party, right? And we were telling them that my friends were telling him that I'm like a famous YouTuber. And he's like, really? What's your channel? And I told him my channel. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go ask my mom if I can subscribe on her account. And then he was like, he disappeared, right? And then he comes back later in the night. I don't know where he's like somewhere running around in the house with the other, you know, kids who are there. And he comes back to me and he comes back with like a little corner of binder paper. He like ripped off some paper off of a binder paper or something, right? So he took the binder paper with me and he brought a number 2 pencil from somewhere. I don't know where he got it. And he's like, "Can I have your autograph?" And I was like, "Sure." And I give him my PA9 signature on the little corner of binder paper. And he's like, "Okay, thank you." So there's some kid who already has a PA9 signature. I think I put the date. I put the date that I signed it on it as well. I doubt that he still has the piece of paper. But I thought that was kind of funny, because my friends were telling him he's a famous YouTuber. He plays Minecraft, and they're like, "Really? I love Minecraft." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What's your channel? Can you tell me so I could ask my mom if I could subscribe on her account?" and then he had me sign a little binder paper corner. I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell?" I was laughing my ass off that day. So, if PA9 ever needs to sign anything one day, I do have a signature. So if you want me to sign your forehead, I can do that. I can do that. Put a me in the chat if you want PA9 to sign your forehead. PA9 tattooed on my hip. Deadass? You know what? Thank you so much, Zeno, for being a brave soul to type me in the chat. I appreciate it. Do you sign PA9? I guess, maybe, I don't know. Sometimes if I go out with my friends to eat and we have to like sign the check, I sign at PA9. Just for fun. Nicole would get a PA9 tatted? Oh my god, I'd be honored. Be hella cool. I don't know, Nicole, have you seen the scribble signature before? See, the problem with this is there's so many different kinds that I can't really see from far away. Could you imagine if I got your signature tatted? Bruh. That would be interesting. Oh, were you thinking like a logo or something? Or I don't even know. Could you imagine? Bro, you know those people who like get like famous sports players, they get their like face tatted on their leg? That I think is a little crazy. That'd be like me getting like mumbo jumbo face tattoo. Bro, could you imagine a mumbo jumbo tattoo? That might be tough. You just did his like Minecraft character with the mustache. You know what, guys? I'm getting a mumbo jumbo tattoo. Nobody can stop me. I'll get this tatted. Oh shoot. Get the M City Ballers logo tat. They don't hurt for real? Bruh. There's no way. No, Nicole, don't actually get it tatted. I don't think you want I don't think you want that. I mean, I would be honored, but I don't think you should actually. Bro. Freaking send me the signature. Alright, can you just... Is there any way that you can like send me a message on Discord so that I can remember to send it? I have to go look for it, because I have like a digitized version that I used to use for the merch. Just all on the artist if they're heavy-handed. Oh. Yeah, it's like a very thin line. I think the artist, whoever does your tattoos, or whoever did the one, it'd be like a very similar like line width and like style to the ones you already have, I think. Who signed his initials on a patient's kidney repair and got fired for it? Bro. So we're tagging kidneys now? Bro's just tagging it because he's a surgeon. I'm a surgeon! My inner bicep is gonna be the worst pain ever. I'm starting to regret mine though, since I'm matching with my friends, but we're in a rough patch. Hey, yeah. Is there any progress on that or no? bringing all these people out to the bar, expecting you to pay. Maybe when I get my working license. Oh. I'm gonna tag everybody's kidneys. This was more sensitive? Huh. Didn't even texted me or even texted back. Bruh. Heart transplant? You're gonna get one with a toad on it. That might actually be tough. Let her lose her MA job and she's constantly around felons. Oh. I was like, what? Alright guys, what do we think about my build? Rate my building. This is what it looks like without Fulbright on. It's a bit dark in here now that I look at it. I'm missing 2 verdant frog lights. Bro, are you dead ass? Where am I missing 2 verdant frog lights? Well, you know what? Those 2 verdant frog lights are gonna stay missing. I have no clue where they'd be. Obviously, we gotta figure out what to do with this mountain. We're probably gonna flatten it a little bit. Gotta terraform around the edges maybe as well. Second row on the left side. Okay, well let me go get some frog lights first. Clear that land. I mean, I could, but I think TNT dupers are usually for digging holes, not just flattening. I'm not seeing anything. What should I just do? Ah. Uh-huh. There you go. That should be good. There we go. That's all good to go. Really. Alright, everybody. I think it's about time for me to end for today. For those of you who are watching on Twitch, please consider checking out... Wait, what? For those of you watching on TikTok, please consider checking out my Twitch if you want to find it. This is the Twitch xPersonum9, or you can just click at the link in my bio to check it out for some full screen 1080p 60 FPS content and some exclusive content as well as always. Thank you all for watching. For those of you guys who made it to the end, make sure you guys hit that follow button if you haven't already. And we've completed yet another build of M-City, so we'll see what goes on for the last few streams before I start school again. But once I start school again, streams are only going to be like twice a week, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit that follow button if you haven't already. And we'll be seeing you guys again next time, okay? Oh. Make sure you guys do your 3 things for me until we see each other again next time. First, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves mentally. Making sure to take a deep breath once in a while. Making sure to reach out to somebody if you feel like you're going through something alone. I promise whoever you reach out to is probably a lot more willing to talk to you than you ever might realize. So it's always worth it to take that shot. Second, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves physically. Making sure to get some exercise, get that heart pumping, that blood flowing, that oxygen circulating. And third, arguably most important, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves spiritually. We all know what we got to do for that to keep ourselves individually happy and healthy in that regard. And if you do those 3 things for me, we'll be doing absolutely amazing by the time we see each again next time, okay? Alright, everybody. TikTok, you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching, and make sure to drop a follow if you are not already. Okay. Adios, TikTok. And for those of you on Twitch, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys who choose to watch on Twitch. It truly helps me out a ton. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys so much for choosing to watch on Twitch. Let me just look for a couple things here. Go, 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 go. Canada is not live. Oh Lord. Let's find a good person to raid. My biggest build ever, retry SMP. I've become an interior designer. A lot of VTubers on Minecraft. This person has a face cam. Oh, they're full screen. Alright. Hey, do you guys want to see what I'm looking at? I can't read the... Where's the chat? Am I gonna leak anything? Yes, I'm gonna leak everything. Who do we raid, fellas? Mullet's mom? Mullet's mom? What's Mullet's mom's? The mama mullet, maybe? Oh, what's Mullet's mom's? I can't see that. That's too small. That's too small for me to read. Let me go on my phone, maybe. I can read the chat. Because I can't see it right now. Misfit Mutts? This is actually Silver's mom? How do you know this is Silver's mom? Bro, Silver's whole family plays Minecraft? Is this actually... Is this actually Silver's mom? Read that ass? With waypoints? How do I know if this is Silver's mom? It is? She saying anything? Does she have a mic?
Oh, there's just water everywhere over here, huh?
Alright, screw it. Okay, let's see Silver Mullet's mom, I guess. I know there's a Papa Mullet, but I didn't know that this is here. Alright, bye guys.
That is a lot What was that? PA, hello. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Hi, guys.